You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
and the door will be open. Seek and ye shall find. Ask and it shall be given. Jesus never lied. If you think that you can get there without an ounce of faith, you got a hard road left to travel until you're done. When Jesus said you ask not, and then you ask amiss, your victory can never be won. Oh no, knock and the door will be open. Knock, 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 knock. Seek and ye shall find. Knock, 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 knock. Ask and it shall be given. Knock, 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 knock. Jesus never lied. Knock, 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 knock. If you want to know the fullness of what the Lord can do for you, just ask and He's a true and mighty friend. Yes, He is. You got to know He'll walk beside you until the very end. Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel from the lion's den? Oh no. the door will be opened. Oh, seek and ye shall find. Ask and it shall be given you. Yeah. Shout hallelujah to the end of time.
Lord, forgive me of my sins. I'm a sinner with a bottle on a mission for a throttle. Self-destruction is the motto. Didn't want to follow or listen to no role model. Till I hit the bottom, now my ego I gotta swallow. You said if I came knocking, you would let me in. My heart is pounding in my ears, hoping you forgive me of my sins. Cause you done seen every step that I done took. And when my spirit was ready, it knew exactly where to look.
If you think I don't know what I preach, then don't pay heed to me. Just look at what my Father did for Paul. If you don't believe he's got your back, just try it and you'll see. He'll answer whenever you call. Knock and the door will be opened. Knock, 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 knock. Seek and ye shall find. Knock, 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 knock. Ask and it shall be given. Knock, 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 knock. Jesus never lied. Knock, 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 and the door will be open. Knock, 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 knock. Seek and ye shall find. Knock, 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 knock. Ask and it shall be given. Knock, 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 knock. Jesus never lied. Knock, 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 knock.
To walk out the door, but you just can't seem to get out. Just keeps pulling me in. Yeah. I can't go nowhere. Can't stay the same. So deep I ain't felt it before. Oh yeah, we gotta love so deep.
Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Incense and myrrh and girls that swirl to the music. Nights over Egypt. Women Elohim wear veils to be seen by no one, no one, no one. Take a caravan across the Sudan, Sahara the side. It's just a mirage, oasis in the sand, where life once began under the moonlight. Your eyes won't believe what your mind can't conceive. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Nights over Egypt. Incense and myrrh and girls
ready? How many people in the chat? I don't know what I'm going to. Probably nobody is there.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Indie Live Spot. I hope you all are having a good weekend so far. And Yeah, it's been a little bit. I think how long has it been since? What, about a week since we've been on?
Yeah,
We skipped
yeah,
a week.
yeah.
We had the last time we were on. We had Miss Marie Klein in the house.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
very nice.
Sharon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was boy, that was a nice show. Really enjoyed talking with her and everything. But this week we have a great artist that we're very excited about introducing to everyone because this man, he's a keyboardist, composer, and has a brand new single out, Celia, which is a very nice track. I love it, love it. We've been playing it on GHP Radio since it's been out, and we finally fortunate enough to have him on the show today, so he can talk to us and kind of give us some insight on where he come from, how he attain this new music and everything. So, and of course, you see CTK in the house. He's always here with me. And Von's been on a cruise with his family, and
Volunteer.
I think they're supposed to be back today sometime. So that's the reason why he's not here. But help me welcome Mr. Derwin, Dave Johnson in the house. Welcome, man.
Welcome,
Thank you.
Dave.
Thank you.
Round of applause.
Welcome
All
to the
right.
show, man.
Yeah, yes, it's a pleasure. Yes, thank you. So excited about this, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So how you
hmm
feeling, man? How's everything been going since the new single been released?
Oh man, I'm having a blast with it, man. Reaching out to certain platforms and different places,
Mm-hmm.
UK, Europe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I am so thankful for Modoc Productions, CTK, and also G House. Yeah, productions, for this because without you guys, man, none of this would have been possible. And I'm so humbled and grateful, and I thank you guys for this.
Oh, well.
Dave, it was an absolute pleasure. It's something that has been a long time coming for you, and that's why we're so happy for you
Mm-hmm.
and anxious to celebrate you, my brother. I know the people are gonna love what you have created here, and it's just an honor right now for this to be your first appearance. So when you do go and get the Grammys and stuff, just remember us little people back here.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt about it.
It's a pleasure to have.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Now for our viewers, Darren, tell everybody where you're from, and what you play and how you've been doing. How long you've been at this music thing.
Oh boy, that's a story in itself. But I'll try to make it as complete as possible. It started in Vallejo, California. That's where I should say my relatives. And I was born up in Fairfield, California, Sonoma County, and my relatives moved to Vallejo. And as you know, that's where Confunction is from. But I had an uncle who was a keyboard player in a Baptist church. As a little boy, I used to watch him
Mm-hmm.
play those gospel hymns, and I didn't know anything about gospel, but that's what intrigued me with piano. And ever since then, my relatives moved me down to Pasadena, California,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I had my schooling. And they got me a piano, and I started playing the piano by ear.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing pretty good by ear. And then I had piano lessons, and I got to about the classical stage where you're playing with two hands and things. And I got kind of bored with that. I want to play boogie woogie. I want to do that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
And then later on, as I started to get older, went through more school, and then I'm starting to hear more things with my ear, more type of chords, and I'm like, okay, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
Went to San Diego, hooked up with my brother. We're playing in bands, and I'm playing the R&B stuff, listening to Prince. I start listening to Prince,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of funk,
Yeah.
You know, of course, I can't leave out Clinton,
Of
George
course not.
Clinton,
Yeah. Definitely.
Ohio Players. Man, I'm telling you. And then Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh
Earth,
yeah.
Wind, and Fire, that took me to a different kind of level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with Mr. Larry Dunn, I'm listening to the way his technique, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, wow, how can a human being play this?
Right.
You know, and this was before I knew about sequencing,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, but I found out about sequencing later on in life.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and that's why what you hear Celia, you know, it's a very intricate way of doing music because I love the way I can do a bass, I could put down the drums, I could put down all these other different instruments, and I could sync everything together so that it makes sense,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I've been into that for a very, very long time, and it's just a breeze now.
That's
So,
so awesome, man. And what was your very first keyboard? What did you get when you first got
oh my God, I don't know if you guys remember this, Tisco, T
Oh,
You
yeah.
buy the
Tiesc,
Thrifty?
Tisco. I
Mm-hmm.
think you could get them like at Woolworth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, it was like that. A really snazzy organ sound, nasally.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Right,
and this
right.
is when I wanted to play a B3,
Yeah, yeah.
but I couldn't afford it. Then I got a Farfisa.
Mm-hmm.
And Farfisa, I got that from Sly and the Family Stone. I said, oh, a Farfisa.
Mm.
Come to find out, it's an organ that was made in Italy.
Wow.
So I had the little compact. In fact, it was a used one.
Uh-huh.
The black and red one that had the chrome legs?
This was this was a white green, and the bass parts of it, a little portion of it was like gray, and the rest was white. I think it was reversed. You know, the sharp keys were gray, and the regular keys were black.
Wow.
Really funky looking thing, man.
Huh.
But
And how you say it again? How you pronounce it again?
Farfisa.
Farfisa.
And come to find out, now they're relics, and they're going on. They're selling them now for like $1,000 and stuff.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Do you remember because this is what I started out on as far as playing on some keys and stuff. My parents bought me when I was a kid, very young. They call them, I think we call them down here, chord organs. They had like your keys on one chord organs. You had like your regular keys on your right side, and then right on the left side, up on the panel, they had these little buttons, and you push those buttons.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually big rolling, Gary. That was
Yeah.
big. For that, in them days, that was big rolling, bro.
Uh-huh.
yes, I remember playing on something like that at Sears.
Yeah.
Yes, as a little kid, I'd break away from my parents and I'd go over there and you know,
Yeah.
hey, that stuff was intriguing.
It
you know,
was.
it really was. But as I started in San Diego playing in different groups, one group I remember is Starfire. In fact, I think that was the group I met CTK at. It was in Starfire Band, if I'm not mistaken. But I remember way back then, I wanted to get a Hammond B3, but it was beyond my budget.
Hey,
way beyond my budget.
Them things weren't cheap.
I can understand
Yeah.
that. Mm-hmm.
And they weren't compact either.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You have to have a Leslie speaker hooked up to it and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I always settled for, the smaller little portable things that could somehow get close to the sound, but you can't. You can't. Now, I know even today, You got your Nords, you got your Rolands. Me, I'm a Yamaha man. I love Yamaha. And
Mm-hmm.
ever since when the DX7 came out, I said, I've got to have that keyboard. I gotta have that keyboard,
Yeah.
you know. And fortunately enough, I have one that's tucked away in the closet.
Nice, nice.
you know,
Very
but
nice.
I just have a love for keyboards.
Mm-hmm.
Can't play anything else, but when it comes to keyboards, I got it.
That's awesome, man. It's very
Yeah.
cool. So I heard you mention CTK that you guys kind of got together at some point. So tell us a little bit about that. How did you guys come, play together in bands back then?
Well,
Uh,
I remember some things with the Starfire band. I think we had sax. I think it was a sax in there. We had and then the trumpet. I don't know if there was a third horn. I can't remember.
And you
when I
said,
joined it, Anthony was the only horn in there when I joined.
Oh,
okay.
so it was just you and Anthony?
It was just me and Anthony on the horn section. In the horn section, it was your brother on guitar. It was Alan on drums. Right.
Okay.
And you,
Okay.
did y'all say it was called
Star,
what was it?
Starfire.
Starfire. Okay, okay.
Starfire. We were kind of like a young cameo type of funk group thing, that we were into. And I would I would choose the stage directions or directing steps and things. Remember Derwin? I was okay. Here's how the show's going to be. So me and Andy are going to walk over there to your brother while he's playing. We're going to do this. But I was whispering. Everybody else is there. We're going to walk over here. We're going to do this. So it looked like it was a fluid show.
Okay.
But it was live, and because we were all very accomplished musicians at that young age, that we were able to pull stuff off like that.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's when I first met Dave. So that would be like late '70s, early '80s,
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
somewhere around that time frame. And Dave and I have been friends since, and we've just seen each other progress as musicians throughout the years, and we've always known each other and stuff. So
Now, the thing that I really enjoyed, besides rehearsing with the band, was to get there a little bit early, get set up, and then I would immediately start improvising. Improvisational skills. That's where that came from. And he would join me. He would be doing things. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And we play little sonatas, I call them, or whatever you want to call them. And he would blend in his horn with it, and I'm playing different chords and stuff. What little chords I knew at the time.
Wow.
Now, if we did it now, the same type of trip now, it would be on a major scale. Because
hey, Derwin,
yes,
remember though, we were doing that on the old banged up upright in the dusty basement.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, this banged up piano, and I'm thinking, wow, this is really cool.
This is an old upright, man, all out of tune and everything.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, so
Until he finally graduated into the keyboard of his dreams.
Yeah.
yes,
Tell us that story, Dave.
yeah, I had a Fender Rhodes suitcase model.
Ooh.
Okay, what was that? 61 key, 61, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had put it in this vehicle, drove over to his house. We hooked up. He helped me take it out. And I'm excited. Yeah, I'm getting to play with. Man, this dude got on my keyboard, man, wouldn't get up, man. Wouldn't let me play anything,
no.
man. Man, I was getting all
Just took-
angry and stuff, man.
Just took over your stuff.
Just took over, man. He hijacked it, man.
Dang. Oh.
And that's an emotional damage, man, because I still remember that stuff today.
Well, could he play?
I mean, he was playing little things, and stuff, and I'm like, I want to show him, well, you could fatten this chord but I couldn't sit down. He just kept, kept
This was
playing
my
this.
thinking, Gary. Here's what I was thinking. So, dang, this dude gets to take this home with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me kick it in a little bit while it's here, you know? And then I was like, I tried to okey doke, but it didn't fly well. I said, hey, Derwin, you're coming over tomorrow, right? Yeah. Well, why don't you just leave it set up? You can leave it here set up. He's going to be like,
That's funny.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you though, those days, man, you're young and you feel you're accomplishing something, you know. If I had to relive those days again, I wouldn't change for nothing.
Oh yeah.
I would change one thing.
What's that?
That time we got stuck in Compton for 2 days because we didn't get paid for the gig, and we were surviving on peanut butter for 2 days. We didn't know the people's house we were staying at. There was some unrest going on in Compton at that time, but there was gangbang going on fierce at that time.
Oh, wow.
So they told us, stay in the house, don't go outside, don't go outside.
Yeah.
Stay up in there. That was the only thing I would change.
Yeah. Those are some wild times, you know.
Wild times, bro.
Oh, I bet.
But going through something like that, it really humbles you, you know.
Yeah.
It humbles you. That's like a part of paying your dues.
Mm-hmm.
What they have a terminology they use these days, the young ones, like, oh, you got to keep grinding. You got to keep grinding, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we were grinding back then. I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. My goodness. Yeah.
But like I said, I wouldn't change anything, man. You know, except maybe the peanut butter. Maybe if it was more like a hamburger or something, that would be some kind of meat or something. You know,
that would kill for a hamburger. Shoot.
It would have been a little bit better, you know.
Forget getting us paid. We kept saying, "Damn, when can we get out of here? When can we get out of here?"
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was back in the day. I had some braids. My hair was braided too.
Okay.
You know,
came there with the Rick James look.
We all had that Rick James look. You know,
no, not we. You. You and your brother.
All right.
Yeah. But see, the lady that fixed mine, I guess she must have twisted it too tight. So my scalp felt like, you know.
The scalp was swollen.
Yeah.
And to be stuck in Carson, the place was the Ramada Inns. They called it the Yoke and Ox. That's what it was called. And believe me, I would change that. I know when we finally made it back to San Diego, I had them take that stuff out of my hair, man.
Oh, those are two different shows, Dave. The Carson one, we had a hotel room for Carson.
Okay.
We had a hotel room for Carson. But another gig that we did up in LA, we had to stay in Compton. But anyway, yeah. We survived.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dave used to have a great natural. You know, one of those kinds that had it short up here, but it was real Afro-y in the back.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Dave had it going on, man.
Go ahead, Dave.
Okay, all right.
You look good, brother. You handsome brother. You could have been in any one of those 70s black exploitation movies and pulled it off well.
Well, thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that.
So Derwin, so are you so you're originally from the California area where you live, or
born and raised?
Okay.
Born and raised. You know.
Wow. And tell me about the Traxelia. I mean, you guys obviously both of you worked together on it.
Well, first, tell them who Celia is. So someone asked me if that was your mother. You didn't actually make it clear to who Celia is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Reference
Celia,
for your track.
She, may she rest in peace, but she was labeled as the queen of salsa music. And that's another story in itself, because I was always intrigued with the smooth jazz movement, as they labeled it.
Yeah.
But it was always about like the band War,
Mm-hmm.
you know, War, when they did that song All Day Music, it had that nice flow. And then I start listening to other different groups like Sergio Mendes in Brazil 66. I was, exposed to that type of
Mm-hmm.
music.
Mm-hmm.
Pancho Sanchez and other things. And then I'm hearing Earth, Wind and Fire. I'm hearing them doing the same type of da-doom, 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 like Zanzibar and stuff. I'm like, wow, I like this kind of music.
Yes.
So as far as being able to program this stuff, I said, okay, let me just do a cha-cha. Boom, 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 boom. I come up with the beats for the cha-cha. And because of being exposed also to other keyboard players, such as Carl Evans Jr., may he rest in peace, I'm listening to these different type of jazz voicings and how you could put things together. And I just pieced it like a puzzle. And once I realized I've got a song here, what are we going to call the song? I said it'd be nice to call this song after one of the greats, which was Celia Cruz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great tribute.
Great tribute. Yeah. In fact, I think this, if I'm not mistaken, because I've been hearing the commercial on my XM radio on the channel somewhere. I don't know which channel, but they're supposed to be having like this. I think this weekend they're supposed to be having a special thing on program about her and playing her music on one of them channels. Because I was thinking about that when I was thinking about you. I was thinking about that track. I said, dang, I wish I knew. I like to kind of catch that, because I'm kind of interested in just kind of listening to some stuff that I hadn't heard from her, and then of course just the program in general, just to kind of get a little bit more history, because I've always heard of her, but I don't know the full back history on her and everything.
Yeah, I heard some stuff from her, some really fast salsa stuff, and I'm like, wow. I'm not even going to attempt to try to program drums on that stuff, because it's just that intense, know?
Yeah.
I'll do the slow stuff and the cha-chas and stuff, But then I still got my R&B inside of me, so I'm going to come out that way too. You got a little funk, and then I'll mix it all together and make a big giant ethnic gumbo of music, That's what I'm talking about,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how was it working with Modoc music?
It was like a piece of cake, really. He knew what he was doing. We didn't spend a lot of time doing take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4. No. Because I did all my homework before I even went into the studio.
It's a very, very smooth session all the way around. Very smooth and productive each time. So it didn't take us no time to really finish it.
But it really sounds great. Really,
but
really
it was such an honor to finally do something with an old friend. And no one is more deserving than Dave, because Dave has always been backing up others, playing for everybody else. And I'm glad that he finally gets the time to do something that's just for himself.
Yeah, absolutely. Now this is your debut, right? As far as your own.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that's awesome, man.
So the pressure was on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The pressure was on me, man. So.
Yeah.
So but also, let us not be remiss of the great video production of G House Productions. Gary, you did a fantastic, beautiful video to go with that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
great job, Gary. You captured scenes that are in his hometown right now, where he's currently residing in Hemet. You showed scenes of downtown San Diego that only locals would recognize.
Yeah.
It was a great put together video, man. You had him on the beach, fantastic. Gary.
Yeah, well, I really enjoyed
So it was my pleasure working with both of y'all, and that was the first collaboration with me and Gary being involved in something too, which I just totally enjoyed.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Well, yeah.
And
But
now you guys got that what players do. You got that thing going on, man. That stuff is off and popping, man. That's you
thank you for
know.
laughing.
Well, we sure thank you on that. And but yeah, I really enjoyed being part of your project there on that video production because you know I was really listening to that music, and music was just very inspiring. You know, listening to it, I really enjoyed it, and like I
That's
said, and
good.
plus I wanted to kind of like I said, really make it feel like home for you. So, but at the same time,
Hey, you did a fantastic job because I'm still watching it and I don't get tired of watching it. Every time I look at it, I'm like,
yeah,
whoa, man. I mean, who else is doing this? You
yeah.
know, look at me walking down the beach, you know, you know,
Right.
pointing up at the paintings on the wall and stuff. I mean, that and you weren't there, and I wasn't there. I mean, that to
You
me,
weren't even there.
that's a stroke of genius.
That's great work, Gary. Because when he's walking down the street and looking at the mural on the wall, it looks like you actually filmed him in advance.
I
That boy was
know.
people. That boy was nowhere near a camera. He
That's
was like
right.
in the vicinity. Only thing that was there was his name.
Right.
But great job, Gary. Fantastic. He had my brother seagulls attacking him. That was all good. He just walking. One seagull went through his head. I think. I don't know. But Gary, and then the mural on the wall, it was just fantastic, Gary. I really enjoyed it too, and it
Yeah.
complemented the music, and it just fit it, man. Gary, I'm gonna ask you, if you don't mind, Daryl, I'm gonna ask Gary. Gary, when you first viewed it, and I know you had to have like a sketchboard in your head.
Yeah.
Was there any time that was it going to start like the way we saw it, or you saw it different, and then you said, "No, I'm gonna just do it like this."
Yeah, that's kind of how I just kind of when I go into it, it's kind of weird how I work because if I already know exactly what what I'm going to be dealing with as far as the artist, and then what I usually do, I'll do some research first, find out where they live, and a lot of times if I can have a conversation, try to find out more information, of course. But in this case, with Derwin, I was kind of living through you, CTK, through Derek, since you were working with him and stuff. So, but it's just, I just kind of went with the flow. I was just kind of following up, and it just kind of came out that way. Once I get started, it's just kind of like something just takes over, and then I'm doing my thing. So,
well, you did your thing, brother. Okay, it's like you did WPD.
Somebody just said. Somebody said something takes over.
Yeah,
that's how I feel when I'm playing live.
Yeah,
when you get into that zone.
Yes, a zone.
And just something just takes over and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And and that's from years of practice. And I would like to tell these young and up and coming keyboardists or musicians, whether you're playing keys or whatever instrument you're playing, practice, practice, practice.
Oh,
I mean, you could go to the books and everything, because that's what I used to do. I used to go to the music store. I used to find books on jazz theory to know exactly what I'm doing, and I'll look at it and I learn to read the notes. Learn to read those notes. Read what it says. Now, I'm not a really fast sight reader, but I can read. No, I'm looking at this particular chord like it's an augmented 7/9 flat 5, whatever you want to call it, and I'll play it, and I'll hear it in my ears, and I'm like, wait a minute, I can go deeper than that. That's because you have to use your ears.
The ears is important. Yes.
And if you could put another note up in there, and that satisfies your hearing thought of how that chord is,
Yeah.
then that's what you play. And you keep doing it. And the thing is, you learn it in all 12 notes. Learn it, learn it, learn it, learn it, you know? And through the years, you get better and you get better and you get better,
Yeah.
you know? And me, I'm not trying to be an expert, because you can always learn something.
That's right.
You can always learn something. I
Even
can
from
learn.
somebody that's not as good as you. You can always learn. You can learn from everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
You
you
know,
can.
no
Absolutely.
matter how advanced you are or how unadvanced they might be, you can learn from them too.
Right.
That is so correct.
Exactly.
You
But there's
correct.
one thing that's important before all that starts. All you have to do is remember that you got this in mind. Is that if you can hum it, you can
do
play
it.
it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Gary? If you hear, do you know, Scary, when we first started doing guitar part, if you could hum it, you could play it. Isn't that right?
Yep, pretty much. You know.
Derwin, isn't that right? If you could hum it, you could play it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're a musician.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to develop that. But I'm sorry to cut that off, but I didn't want to forget that, because that is important. Like you said, with the books, they don't have to be advanced books. Just let them be Dick and Jane level of music.
Right.
You don't have to go for that high thing. Go for the very simple.
Yeah.
Mary Had a Little Lamb. If it's written, learn it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And that's
Exactly.
how I'm still today. I mean, I can read notes and stuff, but I can't. I'm not no sight reader. I've always played by ear, and you know, it's just how I grew up. You know.
Yeah, I need a day with it.
Yeah.
There's
See,
two.
Yeah.
And with me, you know, it's like I feel I have the best of both worlds, because I started playing piano by ear because I would imitate my uncle who used to play in the church.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I got to find out what chords are and stuff.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. And it's something very important to learn, you know, especially if you're going to be a musician out there, you know, playing with other musicians that you don't, you know, it's saying you get banned. If you don't know the music, you can always read it. And
Right. And that's the wonderful thing about being a musician, especially if you want to become better, hang out with the musicians who are better than you.
yeah, yeah,
That's
You
right.
know?
Absolutely.
That's what
it's all
I've
about.
done, you know, and it pays off in the long run.
Yes,
you know?
it does. Sure does.
You know?
It really does.
And when you get older, you know, I can still remember where my chords are, so I'm not, you know, I know where I am.
That's
you
right.
know,
Yeah.
you know. You got to know where you are. 'Cause
You gotta know who you are, because it used to be, you know, when you're starting out and you're doing jam sessions with other people, the first thing you would worry about is, oh wow, what key is that in? What key is that in? What key is that in? Right, and then after that, you get beyond a point where you don't care what key is it.
Right.
Exactly.
It just kicks in
Exactly.
automatically. Like, what, if someone asks you what key is that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is, I have to admit, though, it is somewhat challenging, you know, if you've been playing in the key of A or D or G using the white keys, and then somebody says, oh, man, I'm playing in a D flat. Oh, okay. Well, back in the day, you used to be like, oh, man, I can't play that right now, man. You know, more. I tried to make up an excuse, you know, basically.
You know, I combated that by knowing what the minor was, and maybe not reading it, but I knew what the minor and the relative minor was.
Okay.
So I was I was saying it out loud instead of seeing it in my head. Okay. Relative minors. Okay. And then after a while, that's a stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I found out this week about an artist that we all know and well known that I didn't know that he admitted, because he had an interview this week with some folks, and I was caught up with it, but he actually can't read music. He's, you know, always done everything by ear, and that's Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
I didn't
Wow.
know that. I did not
Lionel
know
Richie.
it. He was
Wow,
talking.
I've heard some stories about certain celebrities like that didn't know how to read. Wow.
Yeah, but he was talking about it, and I was just sit there. I was amazed. I was like, wow, because he did a lot of stuff for the Commodores before he went on his own. He did
Yes,
a
he
lot
did.
of did all that
Yeah.
writing and everything. So it's just crazy. And
Wow.
A lot of musicians get me. But the funny thing about it is when you learn later on, they learn to read later on, but because it falls in naturally, like growing in. It falls in naturally after a while. But the thing about that is also this is that I've seen, and I know you have too, Gary, and I know you have too as well, Dave. Is that you see people that were overly learn nothing but all in school. Formal training and stuff like that, but they couldn't swing it when it came to doing it in the street and doing it live and off the cuff. They couldn't improvise like that.
Right.
Right.
As a matter of fact, even when you go back to the late 30s, when they were playing that classical, as they used to call it, legit music back then, they had to go into the hoods to find out what we was doing. And then they had to learn. Then they had to have a conservatory of it.
Yeah.
So there it is.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you can't learn everything in the classroom.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with as far as a studio musician and as far as strictly reading the charts and trying to play live. And they're just going by the chart.
Yeah.
You want to put some pizzazz into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've seen this thing. Yeah.
And the only way to do that, you got to sometimes think outside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's when
I like to think outside the box.
Yeah, that's when that improv comes in handy, doesn't it?
Yes.
Dave, do you remember, Dave, when me, Paul, and James Allen, we would put horn parts and Lennon on the spot? We would do it on the spot. You couldn't do that with the guys that went to school and learned. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do that with them.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Remember, Dave? I said so.
Right.
We're
That
doing
is correct.
And they would be there. Forget reading. But you couldn't ask these guys that went to school for it and did nothing but that.
Yeah.
Even the studio musicians, you couldn't ask them. They couldn't do that. Oh, you got to write it down, man. What the hell you mean you got to write it down?
Right.
We don't have time to write it down.
Yeah,
All you gotta do is just sing. Da, 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 da.
Lennon Honor, a great trombone player. Him and I both played with Ike Turner at several times. Lennon Honor, I was doing. Remember Chuck Steakhouse in La Jolla?
Yes.
We were doing a gig at Chuck Steakhouse, right? And Lennon came in with his trombone, and we hadn't seen Lennon in years, right? But I played with Lennon most of my life, so I knew him. I called him up on stage, and I gave him a big interest. I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother Lennon Honor. I haven't seen him in a while. As they watch it, I said, he's never heard this song, but he's going to learn it while you're listening and watching, and he's going to play it. And so he's going to be like, because I knew him. This is a guy that also backed up Barry White when Barry White first came out. Him and Kenny G were playing together in the horn section. But anyway. Okay, the song starts out, and he's like, I said, I'm going to play it once, you just jump on it, right? I played it around once, came back around, he was on it, playing it. People were clapping already because he picked up on it that fast and then soloed on it. And then afterwards, he said, when we was done, we went backstage and said, man, whew, I didn't think I was going to be able to pull that off. I said, yeah, me neither.
That's all right.
I just knew he could, I knew, your friends you grow up playing with, you know what they're capable of. Sometimes more than they do. Sometimes more than they do, right, Gary?
Right, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah. Great concert. And we all grew up together. Our local heroes were because they lived there. Who were your local heroes? Who were the local heroes there, Dave? Who were they? Name them. Some famous people now that were just local San Diego musicians.
Well, off the top, I would have to say Carl Evans Jr., Hollis Gentry, Bruce Cameron,
Nathan East.
Especially
Marcel East.
Nathan East. Yeah.
We used to do garage jam sessions with Nathan East.
See?
And he was young. He'd be up in the corner in James Zola's house in the garage.
Wow.
On Division.
Wow.
Isn't that
The
cool?
beginning of Fat Burger was there. Remember Carl?
Oh,
That
man.
was the start of Fat Burger.
Right.
Fat Burger started in San Diego.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And we used to do Sunday jam sessions with all of them. And it used to be crazy.
That is
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. And most of them were from what, UCSD?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. UCSD. Music majors.
Music
You
major.
know?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And that's and I used that group Fat Burger as a catalyst as to what I'm doing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just right before Carl Evans, before he passed away, I was talking to him on the phone for I guess for at least a couple hours, you know.
Great, bro.
And we were talking basically about improvisation. And he was telling me how some keyboard players, you know, they start off in their solos, okay, and you're supposed to be painting a picture, like painting a picture. But he says some of these keyboard players, they're like going into a forest, and somehow they kind of get lost in the forest, and they can't find their way back home. You know, and at that time he said, because I had gave him a little cassette of some of the stuff that I was doing, and he was basically critiquing. He was telling me that,
What's that?
You see what I'm saying? and the thing about it is, he says, no, you're in the woods and you're almost out of the woods. So in other words, I was doing pretty good in my improv, you know, and I'm almost out of the woods, meaning that you're finally almost making it make sense. You know, now this was like some 30 years ago.
Yeah.
When he told me this. So I'm way out of the woods now.
You're way out of the woods, and you're also getting out of the camera range. If you could kind of like,
yeah, I was just gonna mention that a little bit.
Because I'm always seeing it in your mouth.
Hey, I'm trying, man.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know you want to roast me so bad.
You make it easy. Sometimes you make it too easy, and I said, "No, I'm not going to do it." And I said, "What the hell?"
Oh goodness. Well, that's
because I love you, Dave. I love it, and I'm so proud of you. That's why, bro. I mean, working on Celia, dude. I wasn't just producing it during the day. I was late night hours. I was into that, working on that, bro.
Wow. I can imagine.
Sometimes I get up before in the morning to start working on it. I get up, you know, and it wouldn't stop till like 3 o'clock the next day in the morning. But just to let you know, that was the same kind of dedication and motivation that Gary had when he was doing the video.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't take any aspect of that lightly.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it took me several hours to do Celia in the first place. Several hours. You know?
Yeah.
Now, was
like I said,
was this when you come up with this track? Was this something that you already had came up with some time ago, and then you decided to put it together now, or was this something that you just all of a sudden you guys got together and thought it out, or you know, because everybody works different. Sometimes some people have stuff that they've written years ago, and then they finally get a chance to bring it to life. So what was your how did Celia come together?
Well, it all started with a chord progression, a couple chord progressions, and I learned those progressions years and years ago.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, it'd be nice if I could put something to go along with this. And then I said, a cha-cha. And one thing led to another.
There it goes, yeah.
How long ago, though, the question was like, how long ago did you come up with the idea of doing Sia?
That was actually a few years ago. I came up with that.
Okay.
and I have been playing it live, you know.
Oh, okay. So you've actually been playing this before you actually released it.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
Really
Well,
do.
well, this is a great segue. I think that we need to go ahead and let our viewers check out the video.
Yeah, let them
Hey,
see.
let's do that.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll do that, and then we'll come back and chop up some more and wrap things up for today. But for those if you just tuned in, we are talking to Mr. Derwin Dave Johnson. He's our guest today, and man, it's really nice to hear all about your upbringing and how you came up with this music, and I want to say congratulations on this debut as well.
Definitely
Thank you.
congratulations.
Hmm.
Thank you.
So what
And
we'll
people,
yeah,
he
go ahead.
makes it sound like I have abused him since I have known him since he was 7 years. That is not absolutely true at all. I've never abused this young, talented, gifted man.
Yeah.
Never.
Hmm.
But I love him. And Dave, I'm just extremely proud of you, Dave.
Hmm.
Extremely.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we'll be right back. Y'all keep it locked right here.
All right.
All right, we are back, and wow, that video was nice, very, very nice, and
Yes, it was.
really love the track though. The music is just great. Good job, good job. Congratulations to everyone that
Good
was
job.
part of the
Great
project.
job.
Thanks, man.
I'm proud to be a part of it as well with the video, and but
Great job.
yeah. So
Yes, yes.
And the
It's
sound was pristine, though. The sound was nice,
mhm.
nice. You can hear that first drum drop. Boom, boom. I thought, okay, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That once everything is the way me and CTK did it in the studio, we got that sound. And then when we went out to have it mastered and it came back, oh my goodness, that was the bomb. I'm like, wow,
Yeah, yeah,
you know. And I'm old school, so I mean, to have this technology placed upon this recording, man, it's like a work of art, you know.
And like you said, it was a smooth session. The stuff you were doing live with it too. There was no hiccups at all, Gary. It was just
yeah.
textbook.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It was textbook. That's how. That's when you know it was meant to be. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. I know you're very excited about this debut, but on the horizon, are you thinking about other music that you're going to be doing soon?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff I'm thinking about,
Mm-hmm.
but I gotta go. I have to admit, I do have to go to YouTube college because there's some more things I gotta put under the belt.
Sure. Yeah.
I gotta work more on my digital audio workstation, get it up and running the way it's supposed to be going.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
because I do want to work with other people as well.
Yeah.
You know, and we could get that collaboration. I like that word collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, see, I wish one of my wishes is to be able to collaborate with this fine trumpet player.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
and do things. You know.
Look at him.
Yeah,
Me?
we're talking about you, sir, son.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's gonna be good too.
No, Dave, it's a pleasure though to have you, Dave. Dave, so I want to ask, where can people buy your music?
People will be able to buy my music on my website. It'll soon be up and running here in just a
But
hot minute.
but it's playing on other platforms as well. That's what I mean.
Yes, it's playing on the platforms right
Such
now.
as,
I got a lot of stuff going on.
it's gonna be on Spotify. You can catch it on CD. You
Yeah,
can get it.
yes,
That's where you can
right.
get it. That's where you can.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The phrase you got to get used to saying is available on all platforms.
All streaming platforms.
There you go.
Hey.
There
Yes.
you go.
All right.
And you can even go to CD Baby and get it there. That's right.
Cool.
Derwin Dave Johnson.
Darwin Dave.
Bam,
Johnson.
there it is. You can get
There
what you
it
want.
is. There it is.
Yes.
Yes. And that's a blessing in itself. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, so let's see what else we want to ask you before we wrap this thing up. Now, before you started or this project and got this project complete, when you were playing, wasn't you doing a lot of performing? Because I know I saw a lot of pictures of you and two other gentlemen. I think it might have been your brother and one other gentleman.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's my brother. He's been with me through thick and thin.
Mm-hmm.
B.W. Henderson, he's been around. He plays guitar.
Yeah.
Also, another good friend of ours,
Mm-hmm.
Rio Melendez. He plays percussion and stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
And we've been doing it for years. We've been doing it as a group entitled the Johnson Project.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I just felt what I need to do is to do something for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do something. It was kind of like a similar move like what Lionel Richie did when he was with the Commodores,
Mm-hmm.
and he left and he had to do things on his own.
Sure.
and he became successful.
But
You
there
know.
isn't any music available with that thing. It's just basically been Derwin Dave Johnson.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's
But
recorded.
now,
That's
but
done
now,
recorded.
yeah, a little bit different now.
Yeah.
You know, it's different now, and
Mhm.
I enjoy what's happening. You know, it's like wow, how can I say it? It's like a new beginning
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to be able to do something on your own,
Oh,
to be
yeah.
independent.
Independent and free. That's right.
And that's the main word. And believe me, I'm I'm learning what it means to be independent. Man,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, I mean, you know, you got the artists that want to get. In fact, I was one of those artists that said, "Oh man, it'd be sharp if I could get signed, get picked up, get signed, get signed, get signed." But in this day and age, man, I see what's happening with the music industry. You know,
Right. It's changed.
you
It's
know,
changed a lot. Yes, you're right.
yeah, because they keep most of the proceeds, and you only get the kibbles and bits.
Yep.
You
Yes.
know,
Yes. And so
so
many artists, and then back in the older times, of course, um, didn't get represented correctly before
Right.
getting signed, so they didn't really get what they was deserved through those years, and then
When
you
they own their
find
publishing, yeah.
and you find out now that some of those artists that are still living, a lot of them are now, like I said, they all went independent because they know how it is, and a lot of them are actually recreating some of their music that was out, through those labels, because the labels were reaping all the money, of course, or
right,
most of it,
right.
But yeah, it's definitely, the game has changed a lot. It's an advantage, I think, to the artist, because you have control and you don't have nobody holding you back.
Exactly.
hmm
Exactly.
It may not be as lucrative or the money like how they used to do it, because with the labels, they front you the money, do all that stuff, but you still got to pay all that stuff back, though. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing about that, Gary, is that, see, if people say, well, you got to have a million streams. Streams ain't getting you paid.
Oh,
Streams is never going to get you paid.
right.
What's going to get you paid is your publishing.
That's right.
There you go.
Yes.
That's what's important. But you got well, I'm on a chart at number one and number two. Charts are fine. That's cool. But they don't do nothing, and they don't get you paid.
That's right.
The only thing that's going to get you paid is publishing. And if you don't focus on that, fine. You could be a heavyweight magnet on the desk. But you're not. You don't own your publishing, and you don't concentrate on that. That's how you're going to get paid. You're not going to get paid from 1 million streams. You're not going to get 1 billion streams.
No.
That's not cut out for you to do that.
Right.
It doesn't work that way anymore. You need to focus on publishing.
Right.
Because there's
That's
another 205 countries with an available 1 million listeners that don't have access to your music.
Right.
You got to find where those pockets are.
Yeah.
So far as streams go, it's okay. I got 1 million streams, but that's fine. But you didn't get $1 million.
Right.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, you going to 7-Eleven like everybody else? Get that change for that coffee. Let's see.
Yeah, that is just so true. That's so true.
Yeah.
Plus you get to keep your master.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do.
Well, that's the thing. That you couldn't get publishing without it.
Right. Exactly.
That is so true. Yeah.
So that's why
Whereas
some of these
on
bigger
the other
companies posing like they're independent. They're posing like they're independent companies, right? Right, Gary? They're acting like, but they're really the big corporations under it.
Right.
Because that's the only way they see that, how they can get in with that.
Yes.
But anyway, just some reality right there. The whole point is, like you said, Derwin, keep doing your thing. Don't stop doing it. Don't let someone else tell you not to do it. And don't if you live by the charts, you will die by the charts.
Right.
Ain't that the truth?
Just do you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep publishing.
Yeah.
That's what's going to get you paid in the long run.
That's right. Stay in your lane, and create your lane. So
Create your own lane. Dad, tell them, Gary. You being the pioneer that you are, Mr. Inthrop Award winner. Listen to this guy. He knows what he's talking about. This guy produces more music on a daily than chickens do eggs. This guy's got more songs than Carter's pills.
Yes, and that's another thing. I noticed about you, Gary.
Yes, sir.
You're a pretty good musician.
Oh, well, thank you.
Funky.
Oh, well, thank
Yes.
you. I appreciate that
Yes.
very much. So,
Gary
Yeah.
knows there's one song that he does, that he does one part in. He knows that's my it.
oh
He
yeah, yeah.
He knows. I could be in the middle of doing something and hear Gary doing my favorite part on this one song. He knows that's my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I like the music on W. What players do. I love the music. You know,
Well, thank you.
I know you're gonna. I know there's gonna be some more coming out too.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
He'll be expounding on that. Believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it. But you gotta wait. But you gotta wait till episode 3 for that one now.
Okay. All right.
But y'all better get ready for episode 2.
Oh yeah.
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 Because that's gonna be crazier and wilder than the
Oh
first.
man, put your seatbelts on.
Put your seatbelts on, y'all.
Uh-huh.
We kind of thought you might not be ready for the first one, but we know you're not gonna be ready for this one. And at the same time, we'll be releasing new music as well.
Yeah.
With that,
Yes.
so
Yes.
the day will be what, the 25th of October, Gary?
25th of October be the premiere.
And you'll also hear a new CTK.
New CTK. And boy, is it gonna be new CTK. I can't wait.
I can't wait for them to hear it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be interesting.
Mhm.
But Derwin, don't stop doing what you're doing, man. And brother, we will always have you back. You know that, man. And we're ready for the next one, bro. So you
Okay.
let us know what's up. We're
Mhm.
ready for the next one. We're in your corner. You got us.
Mhm.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said,
You
you're
got
playing, and your music's playing daily over on GHPradio.com. So,
Oh,
for
that's beautiful, man.
People can tune in every, and hear it, over there. So, yeah, definitely.
That's good, man.
Mhm.
And I,
And
and
after-
I wish you guys all the success and everything.
Thanks.
This is all good.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It seems like we just do this to entertain each other because we have so much fun. But people dig it. They dig it. They don't. It's fine. We just have fun doing it.
Oh,
you know.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We
Absolutely.
be cracking each other up. Gary called him, hey. I said, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just fun. And we just, hope that people, we know that people will definitely like what you have to offer, Dave.
Mhm.
And congratulations on the city.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Keep it
Thank
going.
you.
Keep it going.
Oh yes, will do.
All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap this thing up for today. And everybody out there viewing, or if you view after we go off here live, be sure to pass it on. Let everybody know about it, and then everybody just have a safe, wonderful weekend. And we'll definitely have some promos and posts about our next show, which. We don't have anybody scheduled for next week, but we do have some people coming in October, so I'll definitely have the schedule posted out for everybody to check out. So be ready for that. And then, of course, the WPD Series 2 is coming, and it will be out October 25th. So look out for that. Look out for that, because it's going to, don't be scared.
It is around Halloween. Don't be scared.
Yes.
Yeah.
And hair grease. Thanks for coming, Dave.